Okay, so we are here. We're here. So today I've got a story to tell you. For those that don't have the time, if you clicked on this video because of the thumbnail or because of the title and you do not want to learn anything, I'm sorry. You might have to click away because this video is not scripted, right? I'm just going to be taking you backwards. But if you grasp what I'm trying to show you, going backwards, you can understand what you're supposed to do going forward. That's how we evolved as humans. We study history so that we can anticipate the future, right? So there's this concept that ICT is teaching, and I want to condense it for the learners that are learning, And I made this video for people who use MT5, but you can use this on any platform, TradingView, or any platform that you're using. I usually use MT5 on my mobile phone because it's easier to do that. But if I'm analyzing the market, I'll analyze on my smart TV on the larger screen. That is very helpful. If you have a lot of screens, you can use this function on MT5 to get more screens. You can just go here and create a new window, and you get more screens. So in this video, what I want to talk about, excuse me, I didn't write anything down, so I have a lot of things to say, right? I have a lot of things to say. I'm not going to edit this video, so you're going to hear a lot of because I'll be thinking as I'm going, and I want to tell you everything that I've learned as I studying the markets, looking at the market every day from where I began looking at the markets, right? So the most important thing that you can mark out when you're starting this, the only thing that you need is the chart, right? You don't need any indicators when you're looking at this. You just need the chart, except if you're lazy and all that, you can research on how the indicators move, right? If you want to know a market is oversold or overbought, but that's just easy stuff. You can just look at a candle and tell that, oh, the hourly is bearish, so the candle is probably overbought, so it's supposed to go down. That's very easy. I learned that from ICT. Well, so what is it that I wanted to talk about really? I want to talk about the secrets to trading. See, the problem is not trading. Trading is easy. The problem is controlling your emotions. So if you're having trouble with that, I'll suggest that you meditate. Start meditating just for a month. Give it a month, meditate, and then come back and tell me how it's going after 1 month, after watching this video, if you're going to watch it till the end. So meditating really helps, because what is going to determine that you are going to be a successful trader or you are going to fail as a trader is your mind, the way that you think. You have to really know how you think when you're in a trade, especially if you're a new trader. I wish I was told this when I was starting trading. Like, everything is in your mind. It's in your mind. It's how you think. I mean, because you get into a trade, right? Then, for me, or let me speak for me. You get into a trade and then you realize, you start thinking, what if it comes down? What if it doesn't go to where I want it to go? What if it doesn't take the buy side? What if it doesn't take the sell side that I'm hoping for? What if I'm wrong? Especially when the market is retracing, that's when the emotions really start. Well, I suggest if you are new, don't really watch your trades. Just put your trade on and put your stop loss on, and go away. Put your stop loss and put your take profit. Put your take profit first, and then you put your stop loss where you think the market shouldn't go if you are right, and then go away. as you get confident, as you go on, you can watch what the market is trying to do. But I wouldn't suggest that you watch the market when you have a trade on, because there are a lot of emotions there. You can do it if you want to learn yourself after meditating, because you're not going to learn yourself before meditating. If you don't meditate, you don't do anything to get to your mind, to know what your mind is trying to tell you. Like, we are humans, right? We evolved to the top of the food chains, and no human is nice. That's what I found out. That's one of the things that I found out about trading. We just act nice, but if really it comes to between, let's say there was you and there was another person in the room, right? And there was only, let's say there was only one pack of noodles left. I like noodles, so let's say there was you and me in one room, and there was only one pack of noodles left, and that's the only thing that we are going to survive with. There was no other food that we can get. Then our survival instinct starts kicking in, and we're thinking for ourselves, because as humans we are all selfish. We only think about ourselves, except maybe if you have kids. If you're a mother, I'm looking at a bunch of people right now, two mothers. They're walking, they're going, all right, yeah, I don't want to reveal my location, so I'll just say they're going south. And I'm facing south, waiting for the sun to set. It's 16:55, so the sun will set around 17:40. If you're a mother, right, I guess I don't know, I'm not a mother, but I know that mothers will do anything for their children, right? They do anything for their children. But if we were there and that was the last food that we had in the room, we'll have to kill each other. Or if I was weaker than you, you will eat the food, or if I was stronger than you, I would be the one who has to eat, and I'll survive, right? That's how we came to on top of the food chain. I might be wrong, but I understand the world in that way, that somebody's got to die for you to survive, right? It's just a basic nature of the world, like that, right? So if you know yourself, very, very well, that is great. That is very great. So you have to, if you want to watch your trades, you can watch them, but there are a lot of emotions there. For me, I really have developed a lot of fear. I don't know, a lot of fear. Like whenever I start being in front of the markets, I start feeling my heart pumping really, really fast. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But I just conquer that with meditating, or just putting the trade on and then getting out of the house and doing something else. That really helps too. So now, what is it that I wanted to say? Right. So what are these lines in front of the screen right there? I've got a Fibonacci, a horizontal line, a vertical line, two vertical lines. Yeah, okay, two vertical lines. So if you're using MT5, I would recommend that you show your period separators, right? They're important. So the 1 hour period separator will represent it represents the whole daily candle, and the 4 hour represents the whole weekly candle, and the daily represents the whole monthly candle, and the weekly represents the whole year. Okay, that's very important. You might have to rewind and understand what I'm trying to tell you, or you can just go to MT5 and do that. If you didn't know that, that's very important, because you are trading candlesticks. If you're trading price, you're going to be trading candlesticks. And if you're trading instruments like NASDAQ, Forex, the most important thing is the open, the high, the low, and the close. It doesn't matter the time frame that you're trading, but the most important thing, the first important thing that you must know is the high, the low, and the close. That is very, very important. You must know that. If you mark that, I guarantee you that your trading will change to, from the dark to a little bit of light, and as you continue, and you start to understand what you're trying to do. Because you can draw, even if you're drawing trend lines or you are treating your indicators, if you implement a higher time frame into that, you're going to have a wider view. Let me just call it that. You're going to, I'm sitting on top of a mountain right now. It's not really a mountain, it's like it's a railway, but it's above some place. Okay, it's like a hill, and I can see the city where I'm from. Like if I'm here, right, I can see where I live. I can see a lot of places. I can see a lot of people. That's like being on the higher time frame. You can see a lot of bullshit. Okay, you can see through all the bullshit. Because if you go down the lower time frames without having a higher time frame perspective, you are going to find yourself second guessing a lot of things. Okay, don't do that. So right here, let me go to the, I said the most important thing is the open, the high, and the low, and the close. So if the day is opening up, you can trade anything that has got time. With this method, it's very easy. You can trade anything, but the problem is that you're going to want to trade this with a full margin, and you want to over leverage. You can do it, you can get away with it here and there, but don't try it at home. Okay, it's just one of those things that I would just say, don't try it at home. So if you go to the daily, so the daily, if you are an ICT trader, you already know. If you have heard of ICT, you have watched this content, you know daily bias, right? Daily bias is really helpful, but it won't really make you profitable. So that's the daily candle right there. I'm looking at this candle right here. I hope you can see it. I'm watching this candle, this one. I hope you can see it. So there, let's say you are looking for a short. So the second most important thing that you want to know is the time. Time is the very most important thing that you must know. It should be the number one thing, actually. It should be the time, and then the open, the high, and the low, and the close of the candle. So this daily candle, if you're a day trader like this, if you're a day trader, right? So what you want to do is, there are times of the day where the market is just going wherever it wants to go, right? And there are times of the day where the market moves. You might say, oh, you're sounding like ICT and stuff, but if the guy is right, he's right? I have back tested this every time. In New York time, it will be 9 o'clock. Every day on 9 o'clock, you just go and mark out that candlestick. Every day on 9 o'clock, you will find out something that is very interesting. If you don't, that means you're lazy, and that's really not my fault. And if you want to be a trader, you have to take full accountability to your actions, right? You are responsible for everything. The market didn't make you do anything. That didn't make you. Your mind made you do anything. That's why it goes back to what? To meditating. Because your thoughts, there's some thoughts that go through your mind and you're not aware of them. Okay, you can say that I'm aware, I know everything that goes through my mind, but that's just your ego telling you that. I'm telling you that you do not understand some things. Okay, it's okay not to understand. You're not going to understand everything, but I found out that there's some thoughts that go through your mind and that you are going to end up doing some silly things. Right, back to the candle. Where were we? Now we're looking at this candle right there. That's the candle that we're looking at. So this candle, and then we're talking about time. In New York time, you have to, in the broker that I'm using, I've managed to come up with the ways to know this time is this time. This time is not really exactly, but if you're going to change your clock on the phone to New York time or whatever the desktop you're using, well, there's this. There's 7 o'clock New York time. I'm sorry, 7 o'clock is my broadcast time, I'm sorry. So it's 12 o'clock midnight, AM, or you want to call it AM, or midnight. You must mark that out, okay? You must mark that out. It's very important. If you mark that out, it will look like this. If I go to the lower time frame, this is the H1 time frame. This is my H1 time frame. So this green line right there represents the 12 o'clock, and the horizontal line right here represents the opening price of that candle. The opening price of that candle. You can use any color that you choose. I just prefer to use this one, the white one, because it matches with the background. It doesn't have a lot of noise on the background, so that's important. So there's a morning setup and an afternoon setup. The morning setup is usually just a manipulation. It's either going to be manipulating traders to chase the market, or it's going to be a shooter swing. If you don't understand the shooter swing, just go and search on YouTube ICT shooter swing and watch the video just 10 times. You'll understand it. Trust me, don't watch it one time, watch it 10 times and then you understand it. Okay, so now I'm going to be teaching you the afternoon move. Why the afternoon move? Because the afternoon move is where the daily candle, if you're a day trader, is going to distribute, right? It's going to distribute. And the one most important thing that I found out about ICT is that the market won't move until it has taken out stop losses. It won't move a long direction. Okay, you can use that as a motto, because that is the motto that I am using, and it will prevent you from over trading. There are a lot of models that you can use. You can use the open, high, low, and close model, but that one will lead you to over trading. And when the market is consolidating, you can have more losing trades than you really want to have. Because but you can use the open, high, and low. It's a you can trade anything with that. But this one it's very, very useful. So right there, if you mark the 12 o'clock midnight, you have to figure out that with your broker on what time it is going to be, and then mark it with a horizontal line, right? After marking that, you need to mark again, with a vertical line, sorry, and then you mark with a horizontal line the opening price of the candle, and then you come up with something like this right there. So you are going to wait until 3 o'clock New York time. This is for the NASDAQ, right? If you're trading the NASDAQ, this is very important. The secret strategy for the NASDAQ. You can make millions using this, or you can just fuck off and go and do whatever you want to do. But the information, I don't know. So after marking 7 o'clock, you mark also with a horizontal, with a vertical line, sorry. With a vertical line, you mark here. I used this white line, this one. See right there. This is not the only day that the market does this. If you're using MT5, I would recommend that you just do exactly what I did, and you recognize that this thing happens every day. So this hour is the hour when the daily candle is going to distribute. And the daily candle, when it's distribute, it means it's going to the close, or it's distributing the prices for the day, right? And it's going to move a large range, because as you are trading, you want the market to move large ranges so that you can make money. If it moves a small range, you won't make that much money, right? So right here is the setup. Let me tell you a secret. Listen. So the best setups are going to occur after a stop hunt, and your bias is bearish. You want to see if your bias is bearish, like you're anticipating the candle to go down, right? And you see the market going on top of a high at half 2, if there is news, half 2 New York time. New York time it will be half 8. New York time it will be half 8. If you see the news going the opposite direction that you're anticipating the market to go, right? That's good. That is very good. That's what you want. If there's no news that is going to do that, then wait until 3 o'clock, right? 3 o'clock the market is going to take out stops. to the opposite direction that you are anticipating it to go. You wait for that, you don't react to that. And then after doing that, it's going to dive lower. Like you see this candle, this is the 3 o'clock candle. Exactly at 3 o'clock, that's when this happened. And then it moved down. This happens every day. I would like for you to go back and back test this. Except for this day, this was just a rare day. I don't know what was happening. But as you can see right here, bam. If you mark there, that's exactly 3 o'clock. Right there, it's a turning point, 3 o'clock. It's a turning point. Right here, 3 o'clock. Right here, 3 o'clock. Right here, 3 o'clock. So you can back test as you go backward. So what you want is this at 3 o'clock you want the price to be above the opening price, the 7 o'clock opening price, not the daily candle opening price. Okay, you can use the daily candle opening price, but it's not really that precise. But if it's above the opening price of at 7 o'clock and it has taken stops against the direction that you want the market, you are anticipating the market is going to go, if you understand the daily bias. So that is the setup that you want. After doing that, guess what the market is going to do? It's going to distribute lower, 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 and lower, lower, and lower, and lower, and lower. I don't know if you understood what I was trying to say here, but for those that stayed so long, okay, the open, the high, and the low of every candle that you are trading. If you're a day trader, make sure that you mark the open, the high, and the low of a daily candle. If you're a weekly trader, make sure you mark the open, the high, and the low of the weekly candle, and just go and put horizontal lines on the turning points of the lower time frames of that whole price fractal of that candle. Is if you want the weekly candle, you go to the H4. If you want the daily candle, you go to the H1. It's that simple for your turning points, and you find something that is very, very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting. But the 7 or the 12 o'clock midnight opening price is very important. You must mark that. Or you can use the daily candles opening price. It's also okay. If the price is above the opening price and you're anticipating it to go down, sell and just wait. And I hope you got the message. This is my video. And I wanted to make this video for some time now. I do not know why. I just felt like I should make this video, and I felt like it's going to get a lot of views. So if you could hear, if you are here at the end of the video, you are very patient. You're going to make a good trader. You're going to make a very good trader, because if you can stay in a boring video like this for this long, that means you can watch the market long enough to see what it is, what is happening. And if you watch this video, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button if it's free, and it will help me grow this channel and motivate me to continue teaching more. So that's all I wanted to talk about, really. That's all I wanted to talk about. That's all I wanted to talk about, right? So I just did this for those that came to the end of the video. It's just a bonus. It's a bonus. It's a bonus. So if you do this with your MT5, I promise you your trading should change. If you do exactly everything that I told you, and you wrote down everything that I said in this video, you should have an idea of what I'm trying to point you to. If you're a new trader, this is going to help you a lot. Even if you have been trading but you're not trading price action, you're trading indicators, whatever you're trading, just this will help you a lot. This will help you a lot. So this is the NASDAQ 100 index. You can trade this style also on the S&P 500 and on the Dow. Right, on the Dow. On the Dow futures, which is US 30 if you're using MT5. This is crazy. This is exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay, thank you for watching.